Today's gonna be one of those videos that we just kind of figure out everything together. Hooligan Discs, first of all, you know somebody watches the channel when they're like, hey, you wanna try something? And then they send you 3 blue discs. Hooligan is a real one. We have what I know for a fact, GT Hancock's Metal Flake Vibe, 11.5 -22, I hope. And with it being Metal Flake, I'm assuming a little bit more overstable. I'm very excited to throw this because the first time I tried out Hooligan Discs, I really liked the vibe. Very glidey, had a nice straight flight with a nice finish. And then these two, I don't know anything about. He said prototype, a proto thread and a proto dime. The dime is this putter. I could figure that one out. Very rounded, little tiny bead to it. Pretty comfortable. I don't know the flight numbers on it or anything. The plastic, it's that pink eraser feeling like plastic. I mean, that's literally what it feels like. I haven't thrown it, so we'll see. And then this is a proto thread, but I'm pretty sure they already had a thread out. I looked at the flight numbers on that. That's a 7.5 -11. Well, first of all, it feels very good in the hand. I'm really liking that for backhands. I love a straight flying fairway as well. So I was gonna kind of do a little montage of me throwing in the beginning, but I want you guys to see the very first flight. So we'll jump right into that. I keep forgetting to grab my little bag, so I keep having to tote around this gigantic store holding squatch bag, all for 3 discs, but we'll work our way up. We'll go putter first, the dime. Oh, I didn't stretch, and I've been talking to you guys about stretching, and I'm not even doing it. Okay. We're just gonna throw. First throw with the dime. Straight. These are all just test throws. I'm gonna play the gold layout, the back nine of the gold layout. I can hear them mowing over there, so we're about to be on some fresh lawn. Now we've got the thread. Might get a little bit of turn out of it though. You never know with these little -11s. Lots of turn. This is all my first throw. We're warming up. GT Hancock Metal Flake Vibe. I really like the vibe, so I'm probably really gonna like the flight of this. Ooh, that was a flat to Anheuser release. Not too shabby. So that was a nice open fairway, hole 2, 300 feet. We're not keeping score yet. Like I said, I'm just trying to work in these discs, get an idea about them. Trying to figure out the vibe, if you know what I mean. I mentioned this yesterday, I'm going through a form change. Last week I was talking to you guys all about this elbow, trying to drive it through. I'm now realizing I just really need to punch down. The main problem I'm having, every time I'm throwing, my right knee is staying bent. That's why I keep throwing nose up. So I'm pulling across my chest when I'm standing, but then when I bend that knee, I need to freaking blow my AC out and get that pop. So we're working on it, like I said. But here we go again, 300 feet uphill, going with the dime once again. Slow drift. It's not holding, I mean, it's holding the turn, but it's just kind of coasting to the right. I'm gonna put that one on a hyzer next time. However, I am gonna put this thread on a nice hyzer. Yeah, the dude's just got some flip to it. And low. Last but not least, Mr. GT Hancock. Is that finished? Okay, I think we're ready to cook. Here we go, score has officially begun on a hole 10 of the gold layout. This is 900 feet, par 5. You can't see the basket, but you can see where I want to land, and that is right there at that T sign. Of course, we're yah-yeeting this one first. The Metal Flake Vibe, take it with a grain of salt. I thought the Metal Flake would make it more overstable. I could have very well just made that up. If anything, I feel like it's a little less stable than the regular Vibe, but you can't judge a disc based off of 2 throws, all right? And the Metal Flake could very well just be for the appeal, because I know if there were 2 Vibes sitting on the shelf and one was Metal Flake, I'm snatching it all day, dude. Something about Metal Flake. All right, here we go. Downhill, hyzer flip, gotta stay in bounds. Oh, does it fight out? It does not fight out. I'm gonna start putting that thing on a little bit more hyzer. You know, I've actually been thinking, all I need to do is get to that T sign, and that T sign's like 300 feet away. So putter, and we just play for the landing zone. I don't know why I keep trying to crush it down this hill. This hole is hard enough. Oh, that's a nice stable putter too. I thought it was gonna turn, but ended up finishing literally right at the T sign. Sweet! We're like a minute in the video and I'm already having to make some corrections. First of all, I said I was gonna put this on a hyzer and do a hyzer flip. I just released it flat. Second of all, I said this T sign's 300 feet away. The pin, the short pin is 280 and we're 100 feet past it. So, and this is also par 4, all right? I don't know what's going on with me today. I am trying to give this thing the benefit of the doubt, all right? We're still working on things. Let me not make anything else up. From that tee pad to the pin is 400 feet. So we're looking at 450, very tight, very low ceiling, 100%. Without a doubt, putting this on some hyzer. Fairway hit. We were really just kind of scooting our way down the fairway. Last tough shot, low ceiling. It's probably 200 feet away. Back to the putter. I feel like I've got this thing pretty dialed. I mean, you throw it straight, it goes straight. There's really nothing to it. There is a little tiny headwind coming through these trees. And we got a par, which is best case. I am never, Unless I smack something crazy far off the tee, I'm playing this for 4 every single time. And because we have a putter, I will be playing with only Hooligan Discs today. Very gummy putter, by the way. I'm not kidding you, it really feels just like one of those pink erasers. Basket's behind that clump of trees, downhill 321 feet. We actually have a decent amount of headwind, and I didn't feel that off the top up there, which is why I think I'm getting a little bit more flip out of that vibe than I was expecting. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it with the vibe, I'm just letting you know what I'm dealing with, you know? Here we have the thread. I wonder what makes this a prototype. They already have the thread like listed on their site. I don't know, I'm completely in the dark. They're like, hey, do you want to try out some prototype stuff? I was like, duh. And then 3 discs showed up, and none of them they don't have anything. Like, there's no stamp. It says 175. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the weight. Okay, here we go. As I said, there is a headwind, so I am gonna have to play the flip up in order to get the birdie. Oh, get extra sneaky. Oh my gosh, it did. And we're crushed. We absolutely crushed it. Yeah, well, first circle 2-putt with a dime. Okay, we did crush it. I am in C2, but like barely. I mean, 2 feet out, I can see the whiskers right here. This is a tough hole simply because you're all exposed to the wind, and this hill really kind of, the ditch rather, screws a lot of stuff up. We're gonna go normal. We have the wind to our backs, a little uphill. Gotta give it the height. What was that? That was the most ugliest putt I think I've ever seen. Oh, yo, we are not bogeying this hole, right? My guy. As I said, we're playing a pretty tough layout. 3 down, I wouldn't say really is the goal, but there's like 3 must-get birdies, and we're literally about to play them. First one being the island hole, 310 feet. We've got a right to left tailwind, so that is gonna make this putter a little bit more overstable. I still am just gonna drive it hard, flat, right at the basket, maybe even a touch of Annie on the release. Just drop, just drop, 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 drop. Drop. Oh, dude, I crushed it. Dang, shit. I would throw these, but I just do not feel confident. You know what? I'm gonna throw it. Holy cow, please put this on a lot of hyzer. I was scared, I'll admit it. Where'd it go? We'll find it. Not gonna lie, I got scared. I didn't want to baptize that man GT Hancock this early into the round. We've got like 7 holes left. Please, for the love of God, somehow. I don't even see it. Okay, I see it. Hey, we're in. Benefit to the player. Hold up, switching to iPhone mode. What's the call, ladies and gents? I say we're good. I mean, it is good. I mean, it's such an land. Okay, well, this was also supposed to be like a birdie hole, and as of right now, it's not looking like it. Okay, take my little meter, 35-footer into a headwind. A little bit better of a putt than we had in the last hole. Love the sound of commitment. 3 down, immediately started looking unlikely. Hooligan! And we are still on a mission to get our first birdie. Hole 13, downhill, 310 feet with a ripping headwind. Nice. I'm scared to throw the putter. We have to, right? We have to. Okay. I mean, it's 310 feet, a little much for a disc like this, but I'm scared of the wind, so lots of hyzer, keep it low. We're going out of bounds, aren't we? New goal, 3 over. Well, there's no getting out of this one. We are definitely out of bounds this time. I hit this tree. I am just going to take it from right here. Don't mind me. Circle 2's edge for the par. We're stepping this one though. Hooligan, high key. We are on the struggle bus. Okay, so what I thought should have been 2 birdies ended up being a bogey and a par, so that's awesome. We have a tailwind this time. So GT Hancock, if you screw me over one more time, you're benched, dude. That's it. I've got no more excuses for you. I will give all the love to the thread. That's a fun flight. It is just understable. I mean, that's bottom line. This is a tailwind, by the way, in case I didn't already say that. Smashed it though, that's for sure. We absolutely crushed this thing. Took the Mando completely out of play. Just have a straight shot into the green. I would definitely say that this thing's a little less understable compared to the other vibe. I'll have to rewatch my old Hooligan video, but I swear I was not getting that much flip out of the non-Metal Flake. Anyways, we have a chance at a birdie, okay? I cannot screw this up. I'm gonna go out wide. I was gonna go straight at it. I'm scared of the low ceiling. We have a right to left wind, so I'm just gonna use that to play the hyzer out wide, have it finish back left to the basket. Nathan? Okay. Almost got mad at myself. I thought we were gonna smack the branches. That was a good shot. We're about to get a birdie. Hallelujah. We got our first birdie of the day. Finally, dude. Goodness gracious. That's a nice little bounce back. Still gonna give a lot of love to this thread on these next few holes. Well, I was hoping to have a nice little cushion before heading into this gold layout, but we're at even. So we've got a par 5, 2 par 4s, and then a par 3 to end the day. This is 900 feet gap initial that you have to hit on some hyzer and then have it drift off to the right, which is exactly what the thread's gonna do. Been giving a lot of love to the vibe. We're gonna switch things up with the thread. Hold the turn, hold the turn, hold the turn. Friendly kick. Nothing. Okay. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. Yeah, I do this way too often. I always set the tripod up and then I just kick it and I knock it over. We're off the fairway pretty bad. This is gonna be one of those like lucky shots. I'm trying to get through all of those trees and then finish back to the left, somehow getting in the fairway. This is about to be one of those poke and hope type shots. Here's the poke, and now we hope. We did it. Let's go. I mean, this was literally best case scenario. Right here in the fairway, you got a backhand turnover shot with the putter. I really want to forehand it, but I also really want to birdie. We'll forehand it later. I haven't done a backhand turnover with this thing yet. Well, I'm throwing that thing so high. And we were cruising past the basket. Yikes. So we are long and we're chilling. There's a whisker 32.5 feet on an elevated basket. Okay, I haven't hit any putts today, have I? We had one hit the band, one was a shank job, third time's a charm. One more missed putt. We're threatening it all day today. I am currently 1 for 1 on poke and hopes, and this is another one of those holes. Par 4, 415. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Straight for 200 feet, off to the right like 300 feet, and then like left 100 feet. It's a goofy looking hole. I am just gonna throw the thread very high on some anhyzer and just kind of thread the gap, you know what I mean? Here we go, poke and hope. Okay, I didn't hit a single thing. But I have no idea where it's at. This took me so long to find. The basket is like right where that little tree's at, and the gap that I'm gonna try to go for is on the left. Another turnover shot. Wish me luck. This is hands down the farthest I've gotten off the tee. Apparently this is a great poke and hope disc, by the way. Okay, we're crossing our fingers. Oh, I hit a branch, dude. Whatever. Okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. That's it, bottom line. Get out of the way. Here we go, stepper, 40-footer downhill. Sorry, we get lit on steppers over here. There's a lot of this little straw stuff. Let's go, dude. Dang, I played this hole like a dummy and I still got the birdie. That's crazy. Okay, I thought I heard the mower out here, but apparently he missed a few spots. Par 4, 751 feet. We've got the gap to hit. Need to get as far to the left as we can to open us up for that forehand shot, which I don't even know what I'm about to forehand. I am gonna go backhand with a thread. Just got a birdie with it, so I'm gonna see if I can keep that streak going. Gonna really try and hug this wood line left. Oh, that just flipped a flat. Honestly, that's probably a good branch. If you go too far straight, you really cut off your forehand line. Thankfully, the branch stopped me from going too far, but it also stopped a lot of distance that I needed. This is gonna be a full smash with the forehand. Back to throwing the Metal Flake Vibe. This is gonna be either really good or really bad, and I'm thinking the latter. Oh, never mind. That was literally best case scenario. Wow. Okay, I take everything bad I said back. Here's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to get that Metal Flake Vibe and I have to get that first Vibe that I had and just compare them. I mean, the Vibe is a -2 turn, +2 fade. It's gonna be on the more understable side, I get that, but I just felt like I was getting more finish. I know I sound like I'm beating a dead horse because I keep saying that, but I'm really bad at like having this idea of what a disc should fly like, and then I just keep putting it on the same angle and not making corrections, so that could very well be what's going on. We have a 40-footer, which is absolutely insane. I'm telling you right now, if I hit this stepper, I'm going to lose my mind. I was about to go crazy. I was about to go crazy. Okay. For the par. Hooligan. All right, last hole of the day. We're at 1 down, 420 feet. Gonna end it with GT Hancock again. Favorite disc out of the bunch, hands down, was the dime. This thing was very comfortable in the hand. I'm not the biggest fan of gummy discs, but I was hitting my lines. It had a very predictable flight, just very straight. Not a lot of glide, I didn't think. I mean, I did cook past on hole 16, but we did have that tailwind. But everything else, I was just hitting straight lines. It would go dump. The main reason why I don't think it was too glidey was the approach that we had on hole 16. I hung it out wide. We had a right to left wind, and it didn't really get thrown. It just kind of fell down. I did hit a branch though, now that I think about it. But like I said, this was definitely the favorite out of the bunch. The thread, a nice understable, stable mid. If it would turn, it would always finish flat, didn't really kind of overturn. And then just the big mystery of the day was this Metal Flake Vibe that I'm about to pump. 420 feet. Got to hit this on hyzer through that left gap and have it hold the turn towards the basket. Oh, baby, stay up. Flatten out, flatten out, flatten out. Okay, if we get a birdie on this, the Vibe's dope, okay? I've played this probably 10 to 12 times, birdied it twice. And when I did get the birdie, it was always with a backhand roller, so, which in hindsight actually wouldn't have been a bad play for this disc, but regardless, we got a 50-footer uphill. Yeah, 50 footer. Stepper, you already know. Let's end it on a banger. That was so bad.